Okay. Getting my hair cut today. Uh Finally. Hold on, I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave this up. I'm gonna leave this up. What is it? What's this? Yeah, I like that. 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 I'm gonna leave that with y'all for a little bit. Ugh, man, oh man. What up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? You see what I put up there? Delete that old version of me in your head. It expired. Yes. A lot of people are holding on to old versions of y'all. Sometimes we hold on to old versions of ourselves. You know? In order to move forward, we gotta think of the person we wanna be, not the person who we were. That's a fact. That's a fact. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Hit that subscribe button. Yo, real talk, man. I feel like as an influencer, you gotta say that. Like, you gotta say that on a regular basis. But yeah, I'm just here. I'm here on live. This is Chris. I'm Chris Envy. It's Chris Envy World. I got a show coming up June 18th, and let me see if I can switch that. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Tomorrow. And I'm nervous as a motherfucker. Nervous, man. Excited, everything. Any feeling you could possibly feel, I feel it all at once. That's what's going on right now. Let me see if I can get some more inspirational, something else positive to boost up, be on here. Hold on, let me see. Oh, look at this one. Oh man, that's too big. Hold on. Hold on, that one's too big. Let's try this one. Yeah. The cost of your new life is your old one. Stop negotiating. We all get tired of where we at sometimes. We all get tired of where we at. I do on a regular basis. I always achieve something and I'm like, what's the next thing to achieve? You know? Another day in primordial hell. That's real pessimistic, bro. On the 18th. On the 18th. That's real pessimistic because primordial hell is kind of wild. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we living and whatever. Like, I feel like our lives are based off our decisions. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jane Fortune for entering the chat. I appreciate that. But it's June 18th. June 18th. That's tomorrow. Nah, there's nothing wrong with the old life. No one said the old life. Now, when I said the cost of your new life is your old one. Oh well, yeah, I get what you're saying. Because that's what it says. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think you take it a little bit too literally. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously if you love your old life, you know, and your new life is kind of like messed up. Does that mean that you should go back to doing your old life? What was it happening in your old life? I think they really mean when they put this. Well, what I get from it is like the you, like if you're not happy where you are, right? Then you have to develop different habits. Like you have to develop habits that are more suitable for the life that or the person that you're trying to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when they say, I take it as when they say the cost of your new life is your old one, I'm looking at it like the cost of the person you want to become is to drop the habits of the person of who you were, the old life. My old life before I went to prison, yes, much better than now after being out of prison. Yo, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, I can see how you can feel that way. Not to laugh at you, but I'll just say like you're right, like you know what I mean? But the bad choices you made in your old life led you to the prison. So do you really want that before the prison life? Is this getting deep? This could get deep, I think. Hold on a second. All right. You said my old life before I went to prison. Yes, much better than now after being out of prison. So before you went to prison, you did something to get into prison. So the old life you had was bad, and you ended up in prison, and you want the bad life without the prison. Hmm. I'm scared of the future. The choices I made, mistakes. Yo, man, you know what's crazy? That's life, I believe. Like I really believe that's life. Honestly, we're gonna always feel that way. I don't think we should be walking around in life scared though. But it tends to happen sometimes, especially when you like now, right? I guarantee you, I'm possibly living the same life 99% of us is living. You know what I mean? I'm able to get a car. I'm able to have a place to stay. I got a family, you know. I'm not wealthy by any means, but I'm wealthy in like love and certain things around me, right? But by my monetary value, I'm not the most wealthy. I'm not wealthy at all. I'm not even the least. I'm not even the on the bracket of wealthy. But life is good. Like life isn't like crazy horrible. But I do get scared that if I don't figure out how to generate wealth, that life can. I might a bump like we all like maybe 2, 3 bumps away from being behind on something, a bill, like and if you behind like you know what I'm saying, if you miss out on at least 2 checks, a lot of us is like I throw our whole finance off. Like it'd be over. Like it'd be like 4 months before we catch up. Like you know what I mean? Like because it's like not everybody's walking around making $100,000 a year. Even though you see on social media, everybody's talking like they that 1%. I wonder if the 1% change. Like social media will make you feel like it's not 1%. It's like 2% of people in this world is wealthy now instead of one. Or maybe you know what? No, let me stop. Let me not say 2%. It make you feel like 60 or 70% of the people in this world. That's a fact. Like that's a fact. Like social media make you feel like 70% of people in this world are wealthy, and like the other 30, right? Is it 30? 80, 90? Yeah. The other 30 is like poor and there's no middle class. Like that's what make you feel like thank you. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate the advice because I be needing it, man. Because I work dumb hard for this show, bro. Like I dead. I if I can tell you the story for the show, right? It's like if you look at my social media. Hey, shout out to Kamari for entering the chat. Yeah. All right, social media. Social. I had 2 things about. One the show. Like the whole thing about getting the show together was crazy. Like you know what I'm saying? And it's like it's hard to be the guy throwing the show, promoting the show, and performing in the show. Like I have yet to even get my performance really together. I did a little practice run last Sunday and freaking, so but I'm thank you James for giving me positive vibes because I need to hear that. I need to hear stuff like that, you know? Hey Kamari. So as far as like the social media things concerned, yo, when I look on social media or if I'm having a conversation or something like that, social media make you feel like 70% of people in this world are wealthy, and like the other 30% are like the poor ones, and there's no middle class. That's the social media makes me feel like when I look at it, and I know it's a lie. I know it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? So when I say that when I say that a good number of us, it's like two paychecks away, like if we miss two paychecks, that shit gonna fuck us up. Like you know what I'm saying? Let us miss two, three paychecks. That shit gonna fuck us up. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of time, especially if you got a house. Like some people like to look at people that have a lot of things and sit there and be like, "Oh, they're living better because they have a lot of things. They have like that Jaguar or they have that like house or something like that. Like, oh, that house is big." What they don't understand is that the more things you have, the more things you have, the more money you got to dish out, the more responsibility, the more pressure it is to keep them things, especially if people is admiring you for it. So you become locked into like this type of world where it's like, I had a big ass house, and next time people see me, I don't want to be living in a small ass apartment. Even though sometimes that's what you might have to do to get back on your feet, like to reset yourself. You gotta take that hit, like ego wise or pride wise. And that could be the reason. That could be exactly what they're saying right here. The cost of your new life is your old one. Sometimes, like you know what I'm saying. So that could also go into that. Like, not saying it is, but it could also go. It could also go into that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like for instance, I have a car, right? I have a car, right? I pay a lot of money for a 2019 Honda Civic, right? And sometimes I feel like, yo, if I didn't have my car, I could probably get a better car in like another year. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if I didn't have, if I was to just say fuck this car, and then take the payments that I'm making towards the car, and just save it, because obviously I'm still living a good life even without the payments. Save it, public transportation for a little while, so I can get something better, or I could save money to do more things, or but it's like my mental towards the car is just like I am not trying to take public transportation. I am not trying to shit. I got two kids, bro. We is not about to like like, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just so convenient. You know what I mean? So it's like the cost of, I could get rid of the car, take my payments that I'm making towards the car, insurance and all, put it to the side, probably save up a good amount of money, and everything wouldn't be so. Only thing is, it's gonna take longer to get around, and that's the sacrifice, you know. But I'm doing that to save money so I can have something better for the price that I'm paying. Because the 2019 for the price I'm paying is crazy. It's wild. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's hard to make that decision. It's because I have a car. I don't want to be without a car. So like imagine like like I ain't trying to pay for no Ubers. And if you don't want to pay for Ubers, then you're gonna have to hop on that good old bus if you have a bus. They'll let you not have buses that run on at a good schedule. Let you not have that. Like you should get crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, 99%. I feel like a lot more of us is living like how I'm living, which is like you're good. You're not wealthy, but you're good. But on social media, we all like to act like we are like the 1% when we not, because the 1% ain't really. Well, they are, but is it really the 1% anymore? Like that's the question we got to ask. How much more people are successful, are monetarily successful than not? And when I say monetarily successful, I mean like they got the car that they want, they got the house they want, or they got a car and a house, and bills is paid. There's nothing, they don't owe nothing, and there's no stress anywhere money wise. Like everything is paid for, everything is on time, credit is up, everything is good for you. Like you know what I'm saying? I wonder how many of us are like that in 2025 compared to us all like, I ain't gonna pay this bill this month because we're gonna pay this bill and I need this money to do this. So they just going. I'm gonna have to catch the late fee on that. Like, I'll be about to living that life though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit. Social media is definitely aware. The social media is definitely a different. Is definitely the Matrix. It's the Matrix. It is, man. So, man, James, don't let them make you feel like you're the poorest, man. The only thing, because they, everybody out, they all, even behind that camera, they struggling. Trust me. The worst thing, yo, hey, what's up? Lashandra Watson. Yo, you do look for that name does look familiar. But Nadia, thanks for joining the chat. But I'm telling you, most of us is living regular 9 to 5 lives, chilling. Don't let them get in your head, bro. Don't let them make you look at yourself funny. People are gonna even the fucked up part about social media. You know what the really fucked up part about social media is that sometimes you have people who know they ain't even the one. They know they're not the 1%, and they're gonna put pressure on the next person to become the 1%. Like, you ain't even making this. You can't even do this, and you can't even do that. Say, yeah, but I guarantee you, there's something in my life that I can do that you can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the balance. Like, yeah, you might be able to travel a lot. Like, you might be able to go on vacation, maybe like twice or 3 times a year, right? But you gotta beg for rides to go places, or you stay in that, or you just go to work and go home, because there's not much more you could do. Like, other than that, you know what I'm saying? Or you have no kids. You know, what I mean? You have no kids. Like, and I have kids, and you don't understand how yeah, they get on our nerves sometimes, but it's a blessing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing to have kids. Like, you know what I mean? So I have something that you don't have, that you're gonna tell me is not, but it is. Like, you know what I mean? Because you don't have it. Like, you know what I mean? And then so in some ways, there's always a balance. Nobody's truly living that 1% life where they can have it all. So someone will make you feel like you whack, like you ain't even traveling, you ain't even going nowhere, you ain't doing this, that, and the third. I'm out here doing this, that, and the third every day. But then you gotta call that same person up that you was talking about ain't traveling, to give you rides places, because you can't afford the car, because you don't want that expense, because you like to travel. You know what I'm saying? Or you have Birkin bags, or you like to rock Jordans and all this other stuff, and you got a friend out there that don't be buying, and they be like, damn, I wish I could get those. And you be like, yo, man, it's crazy how you can't even cop yourself a pair of sneakers you want. It's not though. You can't even dress as fly as I do. And then come to find out, and then it's like, yo, but at least you living in the house. That person living off of something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or, that person probably living with their moms. Or that person's probably uh like living in a studio apartment, like, or 1 bedroom apartment or something like that, with in a shitty ass place. You never know. You know what I mean? Like, he's a sacrifice for everything. Like, he's like, I ain't gonna go. Why? I don't need to live in no. See, because they can rationalize it in their heads. I don't need to live in no big ass house to feel like I'm something. I'm gonna make this 1 bedroom apartment super dope. I'm gonna have all the Jordans in the world, and I'm gonna be able to drive and just living like that. And then you got somebody who think like, a house gives me equity. It ain't just about having a place to stay. Like, you know what I mean? I might not be able to buy the Jordans. I might not have the car, but I have the house, which I can leverage. Like, you know what I mean? So to them, it's like different. So it's like you can't. So you might as well just not judge people. Just let them be them. Just let them do them and teach. That's it. That's how I see it. Might as well let people be them and just teach. Well, if you do know something, LaShawn, my day is going well. I'm about to go get my hair cut in a little bit. I'm about to go head out to the barbershop at like 11. It's about that time. I gotta get ready for the show I got tomorrow. I got the show. You know, I've been putting together this show June 18th. And everything's going well. Everything's going well. I went from being worried about if there was gonna be people in there to now being like, yo, I'm 36. I just had my birthday on May 31st. I am 36 years old now. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm a blessed man. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Like I'm a blessed man. 36 with two kids. Yeah, word. You feel me? Like it's a like if someone told me how life was gonna look at 36, I wouldn't have believed you. I wouldn't have believed you, bro. I wouldn't have believed you because the way my mind work is like how social media work. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like I appreciate that. Like, the way my mind work was how social media work. Think I'm gonna have my Viper, I have like a 4 car garage, blah 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 blah. Like you know what I'm saying? And it's like that shit ain't happen. But am I happy? Yeah, I am happy. So it's like what? It's not like it can't happen. I still got mad time left for me, and I'm still actively trying to figure that little formula out. Like you know what I mean? But it's just more of like you know, it's just more like you feel like everyone like you could feel, it'll. I'm not gonna say you. I'm gonna say it'll feel like being that nowadays you have social. I know how I felt like to live without social media, and you still had that pressure on TV. You still had that pressure on in magazines. You know what I'm saying? The only thing is that the mental is a little bit different because now you got everybody. Like you could just go scroll through random people. It's not like there was only a certain amount of people you see in the limelight. Like you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, everybody could be in like you just scrolling down your feed. That person's in the limelight. So it's like you'll be thinking to yourself, and then if you scroll down your feed, you see some most people don't show like the realness of their life, like the super real. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't show it because it's like you don't want to give people space to judge you, and then on top of that, like everybody want to portray a certain image, which is that of success. Like everybody want to portray a successful image, so it's like it's hard to get people out the mindset. So now you got like billions. There's a lot of people like online just like faking the funk, like, and then if you're not understanding the hustle, you sit there and think like, yo, I'm the only motherfucker not making money out here. I'm the only motherfucker living crazy. I'm the only one, but it's like your eyes is fooling you. Like you could walk around your city and see that you're not the only motherfucker. Like you know what I'm saying? But you still feel it. What date is it as an influencer? Yo, bro, it got crazy with me. Like, as I'm still practicing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, you know what I mean? But it is getting crazy. So I got up to 107 days my first time. My first time I got up to 107 days, right? And then like I started slowly, like within the 107 days. All right. So I'm gonna say I went 90 days straight every day. And then like after 90 days, I um I started like slacking. I started slacking. I was okay with it because I was hitting like I got used to hitting like 100 people in the live, like shit like that. So I was like like just started slacking. Like, I'm like, oh, what's up, everybody? Just going in here. Like, I wasn't really. I started going back into my old ways, my old habits, and once I noticed that I started doing that, I was like, yo, I think I fucked up my days. Like, so I ended up starting over. So I ended up taking a little break because I started like everything's more important than going live. So before I couldn't stop going live, and then once time passed, I didn't even feel myself. I didn't even notice I was slipping back into like my old habits of social media. Like I wasn't being as consistent. I ended up like taking like a week. Like it took me like almost 2 weeks for me to go live. And I was like, yo, I really slacked. Like I didn't even notice it until Fatima told me one day. She was like, when's the last time you been live? I was like, you're right. This is the last time I've been live. Like I was like, yo, I'm slacking. So I learned something. I learned that it's easy. It's easy to slip back into your ways. Like, you don't even notice. You don't even notice you slipping back into your ways. Like you don't even like I didn't. It baffled my mind how I didn't notice and started really doing my own like regular shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this is irregular. Me turning this camera on every day, talking to myself in the camera. Like you know what I'm saying? That's irregular for me. Like that's not normal for me. You know, I'm trying to turn it into a norm. I'm trying to normalize it because, I want to be an influencer. I want to build a community that listens to my music. And in today's generation, it ain't just about the ears. It's about like people understanding who you are, so the music makes sense. You know what I mean? So I have to come to terms with that. I could sit there and being in my old ways, like being a millennial, like I am, and be like, "Yo, nah, man, I should be able to." Actually, that's a baby boomer. Millennials, no, we understand. We understand because we was like towards the first generation of doing this, and we was looked at as crazy for like going online saying what up to girls online, like when you were younger, or like playing video games and talking to people, and just anime, like getting anime out there was crazy. Like you was a nerd. You was a nerd if you watched that. If you watched anime, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying? Today's era is different. Like everybody is up on everything. So it's like, so but I still have that but we still was also raised in the era where you didn't have to do all this in order to become anything. Like you know what I mean? So it's like what do you do? So it's like, yeah, I have to normalize this. Getting on camera and just like talking. You know what I mean? And just like really enjoying my conversation. Hey, I like this one. I'm sure there's another one I have. And it's not easy, man, because like I said, I slip back into my old way habits and not even know this. Won't even know this. Let me see what else I have. Get this one. Boom. Hey, I'm gonna leave that up there. I'm laying on the couch, man. I'm laying on the couch chilling, waiting till 11 o'clock to get here. Waiting for 11 o'clock to get here. Then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna call up my barber and head out over there, get ready for this show at the Levity Live. As you can see here, I'll be at the Levity Live a lot, performing, doing my thing. But yeah, like I said, ugh. Damn, my bad for yawning on this camera like that. Yo, I ain't gonna. I'm tired. Relax. Almost gonna. Ugh. It's mainly because I ain't going front. I'm nervous and excited at the same time. It got me feeling like, oh goodness, man, what are you gonna do tomorrow? Like, I don't even know what songs I'm gonna sing still, and the show is tomorrow. D-Man, what's up, man? It's like song the show tomorrow. I still don't know what I'm gonna sing. Like, tell you shit. So how tall am I? Lashundra, listen. How old are you? How about we ask that? You asking me a lot of questions about myself. How old are you? You feel me? Someone else asked me my age up here. Oh, that was you. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm 6 feet. I'm 6 feet. Oh, yeah, yo, kid asked me a bunch of questions about myself, man. How old are you, man? 34? That's what's up. That's what's up, Lashonda. But yeah, man. That's Tone Bell right here. That's Tone Bell. You might have seen him on Netflix. He does stand up. And that's me. That's me, Chris Envy. That's me, Chris Envy. I know I don't look like it now because I gotta go get my hair cut and stuff like that. And for most of and I ain't gonna hold you, like getting dolled up. This is another thing I have a problem with as being an artist. But I love being an artist. Like, but I guess I guess I'm different. Like if you want to be an artist like me, like you know what I'm saying, I gotta show how I could be successful to be artists like me. Like you know what I'm saying? It might not be like it might not be like being as chill as I am and as down to earth as I am might not be like the way it is, and it'll never happen. But I ain't jacking that. Like I ain't jacking that. Hold on, give me 1 second. My phone is ringing. Hold on a second. Here we go. So yeah, someone that was one of my guys uh for the show asking me about sound check. Like that's another nerve wracking part about being like, come on, man, like you can't get everybody to answer at the time you want them to answer. Oh man, you can't get everybody to answer at the time you want them to answer. So now I'm like, I got to give him that answer. That's a proper answer question to ask. And but I can't rush the guy who I need to answer from. So now I'm just in the middle, like, damn. And I just want to think about my show. Like, what the hell am I gonna sing? Like I am. I just want to curl up under a rock somewhere. Just hide out. Just be like, peek my shit up. Like, what the fuck? Y'all still out there? Y'all still out there? Fucking leave me. Yeah, I'm singing. I'm performing. I'm Chris Envy, bro. I'm Chris Envy. I know you don't know who I am. I know I ain't shit right now, but I'm an R&B singer, Chris Envy. You feel me? I got songs out on Spotify and all kinds of shit. Like, and I'm trying to turn up, but I'm not. But it don't come off like. How could I say it? Like, I do things differently, bro. I do things based off of how what's presented to me, I guess, and also how I am. Like, yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you finding that cool. I ain't like, and another thing. Look, listen. I'm not the coolest. Like, I guess it's cool, but sometimes I don't feel like the coolest nigga because I feel like R&B singers are a little bit more debonair than I am. Like they be, no, they not walking around getting on camera with their hair looking crazy. Like my shit look crazy right now. I'm gonna go to the barber and shape this shit up for the show tomorrow. But if I don't got no show coming up, if I ain't got really nothing to do, I ain't putting no clippers in my damn head. Like, that's how you fuck up your hairline. That's how you fuck up your hair. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how you fuck up. You know what I mean? So I be walking around looking like natural me, man. Good on natural. Sometimes my beard to get a little, you know what I'm saying? A little scruffy. Sometimes my beard to get a little scruffy. You know what I mean? Like, I'll throw in some dad sweats in a minute. Because I'm always in and out the gym. Like, I'm always in and out the gym. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always in gym. I always look like I'm in gym gear if you see me outside sometimes. And I'm a family man. I do family things. So it's like, I'll be around my family a lot. So I'll be chilling. Sometimes I gotta get a haircut because I ain't trying to embarrass my family and be looking like a homeless man. You know what I'm saying? So so I gotta, sometimes still, even if I ain't got nothing to do, go get a shape up. But I'm not doing it like every week or every 2 weeks. I'm doing it like once a month or something like that. For real. And I'm keeping myself cleaned up myself. I got clippers and I'm pretty okay with them. So I keep myself cleaned up by myself, and then that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for that, Lashrundle. I wonder if I'm saying a Lashandle, Dro, Lashandro. Thank you for that. And yeah, I'm R&B artist Chris Envy. I'm not your typical R&B artist. And then I just recently, like maybe 100 and something days ago, came with the idea of being an influencer on top of being an R&B artist, like, and stop with this freaking I'm too cool shit. Cause I used to act like that. I used to like think, like your old school, like what you think R&B singers are supposed to be acting like. That's what I used to try and like be. And I ain't even that. Like, I ain't gonna front. You might catch me out. I can't. I could dance and can't dance at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could dance, but I can't dance at the same time. It's a weird thing. Like, I can get down. Wow, you can see me. I got some moves I could do. You know what I mean? I could whatever. But then at the same time, you ain't about to see me break out like Chris Brown. Like, but you give me a little choreography. You give me choreography, I could do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could do it. I would look good doing it. But if you tell me to get there and just start freestyling doing one thing, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I got that kind of side to me. Like I said, I'm a family man. I like playing video games and watching anime. Like, I rarely like going outside. I like going out to an extent. Depends. It depends. Like, I don't really like going to clubs unless I'm performing or have a reason to be there, like networking or something like that. I don't really like going to clubs unless I'm doing stuff like that. I'd rather be in a studio or in the house with my family. Like, yes. What time is it? Oh, it's 11:01. I gotta get up out of here. But yeah, that's enough time with me. I am in New York City. Yes. Listen, that's enough time with me. Y'all take it easy. All right. I'm gonna catch y'all a little later. All right. Show's coming up. Let me show you the show real quick before I get up out of here. This is it. This is the show tomorrow, June 18th. I worked all year for this, since last year actually. All right, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Y'all take it easy.